How do? Welcome back. This is day 2 of our epic 4-day bank holiday marathon around the certain part of the country, East Anglia and beyond. Come up from Chelmsford last night. Chelmsford was fun, wasn't it? Right. Had a good time in Chelmsford. Got to Norwich for about 4 PM, and we've checked in our Premier Inn, which is right on the river opposite Norwich Station, just down the road from Carrow Road. And seeing as we have a table pub within our Premier Inn, we figured it'd be rude not to start with that. So pretty much know what we're expecting, but let's go and do that as pub number 1. Then we can crack on and get going. Pretty generic looking inside, to be honest. Exactly what you would kind of expect with a beefeater table type one. Only Doom bar on the handballs. It's a massive great building, massive great pub, but nothing to write home about or report. The view out there on the river obviously is very nice, but that's about it. Bit generic, but one in the bag. Let's move on. Yeah, I mean, we knew before we went in what we were getting with that, didn't we? Bit generic, nothing really to report about it. Nice view on the river if you sit out there, but yeah, basically it. But if you walk up the stairs from the entrance straight across the road is pub number 2, which is called Complete Angler, Big Green King. A few people suggested this one to us, so let's go and see what Green King have got to offer in Norwich. Really nice in it, really rustic feel, sort of old layout and stuff to it. Beautiful looking place, classic Green King stuff that you would expect to find in any of the old Green Kings that you go in. But lovely layout, you can watch all the sport in it, and obviously, much like the table over the road where we're staying, got a lovely outdoor terrace bit. Apparently they've got another dartboard and outdoor terrace downstairs. Top pub this, really impressed. Really nice for a Green King. They're on the outskirts, so where our hotel is, where Carrow Road, the football ground's another probably 10-minute walk past from the back of the station up behind us. So we're now walking down what is kind of like a high street, I suppose. Don't know what it's called, but in towards the main part of the city centre. So off, it's going to be an Irish bar, Pogue Mahone's. You know we love an Irish bar. Let's get it done. You know I love an Irish bar. You know why? They're just so fun. Like when they're not busy, they just give off that vibe of being like really cool places, and this one is no exception. Great little bit of Irish music playing already. Great little layout. Lovely looking little Irish bar. Great little place. And I've decided to go for Pogue Mahone's Black without the Guinness. I haven't tried it yet. So let's try it together. Looks good, look. And it is good. That's very nice. It's better than Guinness. And they've got a secret bar downstairs. That was a bookcase a minute ago that just opened. Love a secret bar, mate. Super Irish bar that. Sat on several levels. They've got a restaurant above where we were sat as well. So loads going on in there. And yeah, just a really nice little place. So we're walking up again, still further in towards, deeper into the city centre bit itself. Cross, bar and beyond. Now it's not necessarily the sort of place that we would have wanted to stop in at this time. It's a bit nightclubby. But who am I to argue with a board that says 50% off all drinks? Hey? Be rude not to. Stop for. You know what? I was right to trust my instincts. I was right to follow my nose and follow a 50% off all drinks sign. Because not only that, but they're also trying out their brand new stuff, which is here, and it's got some little doozies on it. And you know me, I'm always... It's that one. There we go. It's this one. This is the new one. That's the other cocktail menu. This is the new one. And you know me, I'm always one to allow myself to be a guinea pig, and I very kindly offered to let us try one. So we've got Life's a Peach. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. I like that. I'm very impressed by that. That's very good. And even better because it was free. But yeah, that is really nice. But yeah, have a look at something like this. Obviously, it's a late night venue, open until 3 AM. But this, if you come through here, is pretty quirky, pretty cool. Big old space look. And downstairs, loads of room and stuff. But they have an upside down horse. I mean, how many times do you see an upside down horse? I'm betting pretty much next to never. So don't say I never show you anything good, because I do. Tell you what, that bar and beyond, it definitely looks like a nightclub. It's a late night bar in it, so we would have walked straight past had it not been for that 50% off all drinks deal. Now we went in, the staff were really friendly. We ended up trying out more than one of their cocktails, the new summer cocktails for free, which is nice. So yeah, already feeling a bit cocktailed. But we're walking around. We had a massive list shouted out to us today of things to do. Here's your history and culture view. Obviously, Norwich is a cathedral city again, and there is some stunning architecture, stunning old bits and buildings in the city. So when I spy any of them like that, I will stop and get them in for you. But we're wandering down here. The Ribs of Beef is a pub, and that was suggested to us several times. So we're heading towards that side at the moment. Big old loop to come back on. Loads and loads and loads to do. But thus far, we are stonkingly, I haven't used that word in a long time. That's how impressed we are. Stonkingly impressed with Norwich. Right, we've just spotted something called the Edith Cavell. So you know, why not? There is, on the corner, Edith Cavell is going to be stop number 5. Bit noisy in here with the museum here to say too much, but lovely looking. Plenty of choices, Camden Hell, stuff like that. Old Moot and stuff on. Only a little pub. But it's a really nice little pub, and that's the important thing. Yeah, a bit noisy in there to talk, but yeah, lovely little place that Edith Cavell. Very impressed by it. Good vibe, lovely people. So there are some, honestly, some stunning looking and some, look at the lean on that. That's pretty cool. But in there, as you can see, that is Norwich Cathedral. Just through that arch. It's gorgeous. Honestly, I don't think I have ever given Norwich the credit for how beautiful a city it actually is. So, Holly's heading up Tombland Alley. Don't ask me why. I don't know where she's going. This is Holly. She'll be your tour guide for Norwich. What are you pointing at? Oh well. Yeah. Good spot. Yeah, is this the street that we're on? Land. There's it's obviously a very historic street with loads of absolute beauties on it. But the cathedral's beautiful, the church is beautiful. Even the hotel, the Maid's Head Hotel in front, even that's beautiful looking. Look. Norwich is a lovely city. Really doesn't get the credit it deserves, I don't think. And before I even get more than 5 yards further down the road, opposite the hotel that I just showed you, is Louis Marchese. Louis Marchese. Look at that. It's pretty beautiful, isn't it? Can't walk past that one, can we? So let's stop. 6, 7, 6. I can count, she can't. I'm really pleased that we stopped in here. Not beautiful looking, look. A beautiful looking little pub. They've got a great menu on there. All sorts of really good looking stuff. Great little bar. They have a good option as well. A hazy day that I've never had before on there. And we've bumped into my old mate Steve. Didn't even know it was it. We'll call him Shan. Yeah, miles from home, and we run into people we know, you know. It goes like that. But what a beautiful looking little place this is, isn't it? Well, even Holly wouldn't be late if we had a clock like that at home. I mean she would, but you know, at least she'd know she was late. Super little pub this. Right, wandering down, there's loads of beautiful places further down, and apparently there are a load of spoons in the city centre. Which for us then is going to be the glass house. So let's go and get that one done, and then we've got some real old beauties to go to, I think. Glass house next. Decent sized spoons set across 2 floors. I mean, it is what it is. You know what you get. Weber spoons. It is what it is. The carpet's not too bad though. There you go. Leafy. Yeah, decent size though. It's got an upstairs. Here's what it is. Let's move on. Let's find some historic places. Right, let's find the historic ones. Now this one was shouted out as much, if not more than anything else on the page for places that we could not miss. And that always fills me with confidence because you lot don't get it wrong. When you shout out to me on the page, you don't get it wrong very often. So I'm pretty sure you won't get it wrong with this. So our next stop is the Ribs of Beef. Great new... The beer hatch. There's a craft beer house right next door to it. Right, we're doing the Ribs of Beef because that was what I was on my train of thought. But Holly has just said and pointed out that there is a little place called the Beer Hatch right next door. So who knows? Ribs of Beef first anyway. Now I'm going to find out what that beer hatch is. I get it. I understand totally why you all said to me, look at some of the amazing things they have got on in here. I've gone for this Egyptian, and this is wonderful stuff. What a great little pub. Super, thank you. Super. Let them stained glass win as well for a start, but what a great little place. I totally get why I was told not to miss this. So I've got Egyptian cream, which is this stout. It's Neen Valley Brewery. Honestly, this is one of the best stouts I've tasted. That is phenomenal. Really impressed by it. It's lovely views as well from out the... Like, so where we are. Can't go wrong, can you? Ribs of beef, 10 out of 10. Absolutely banging ribs of beef. Absolutely loved it. Right, let's go and check this. It's called Beer Hatch bottle shop, but there's definitely people drinking in there. So, never leave a stone unturned. Let's go and see. Right, this is fine. When you wander through, I didn't know it was it, and it's wicked. It's wicked. I could spend a long time and a fortune in here, as you know. Look at all the goodness. Yonder, you know I love a yonder, and I've gone for this. I had the other day in Nottingham. Beautiful. There's no Vault City though. There's no Vault City.
Have you had the Story though yet?
The who?
The Story, local guys.
No, I haven't. I've never heard of these.
Guys. Get a lot of those
Pastore,
guys.
no.
Awesome.
I don't know.
Yeah, really good sound. No Vault City. Yeah. It's always empty, and that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the. But wicked little. It's literally right next door to the Ribs of Beef. So come down and do that, but definitely come here as well. And that is exactly the reason why I do what I do. Find little hidden gems. Saul that runs that, proper nice guy. Started out selling beer out of a phone box. Norwich City Council, apparently. Said yes, started selling beer out of a phone box. Mega. I wish that was still there. But now he's got the beer hatch, and that's pretty wicked. Great little place. Right, Holly and Shan have gone to, while I went in there to the Mischief. So that is going to be the next port of call. I'll find these in here, grab myself a quick one in here, and then get on. And speaking of devils, there they are. Any other man would worry about his wife going off with another geezer, but that's the kind of respect I get. Let's go in here. Again, gotta love this. What some of the stuff we got on here? Circles, bits. Got some beautiful beers on. I love it. It's another rustic, old feeling. Dormer friendly, staffer friendly. Can't knock this. Love an old school pub, and this is an old school pub. Walking along, another beautiful bit. So obviously we came up there. Only the beauty of the river. A couple of swans over there. Apparently they're about. I've got this on good authority. They're about 3 years old, and they haven't decided if they're going to get it together or not yet, and that's why they're positioned the way they are. But this is called Pub and Paddle, just along here. So they do a kayaking thing up the river apparently, and then take you for a pizza and a beer afterwards. Pretty good idea that. Onwards. I owe Norwich such a massive apology, and the more I walk through, the more I see, the more I feel bad for not understanding before we got here how beautiful Norwich is. So, right, 5-minute walk we've done from the Mischief, round the back, over the river, beautiful places. Let's come to this, St Andrew's Brewhouse. And again, look at that. Look how beautiful that place is. Madness, man. Norwich is stunning. This is right up there with any of the places we've been, honestly. And we aren't even going to get round the places we should. St Andrew's Brewhouse up next. What a wicked little bit. Some absolute stonkers on their own beverages. I'm dead happy with this. Like, honestly, I mean, this is a stunning looking. I want to know how you sit up here comfortably though. I want to know how you sit up there comfortably. But what a great little beer house. It's a bit of a shame that it's card only, because you know I like, if you want to pay in cash, you better pay in cash. But, bit of brewing going on. Tank room and locker room up that way. Great looking little place. Really good beers. Happy with it. Got to that time of night where we need to try and like prioritise stuff that we've shouted out that we need to go to. So 6-minute walk through the city centre. We've gone past a load of things that we'd love to do and we hope to get back to, but we don't want to miss this. So, this is the Murderers. This is one that was, again, highly recommended to us, one of the oldest or best pubs in Norwich. Didn't want to miss it, so we've walked all the way through past a load of great looking boozers to come to the Murderers. Right, this is one of those weird ones that has a history behind it. So there's a murder here in the 19th century. So they called it the Murderers, but it's the Gardener's Arms, also known as. Yeah, June 1895. So, yeah, there's a history behind it, and that's why it's now got two names. But it's a pub, so it's known as the Murderers. So let's call it the Murderers. That's the one everybody shouted out. So I've got this rose hip stuff on it. It's a wicked old little pub with a load of like a lot of stuff going on and bits like that. And the layout, you've got to love a layout in a pub like this, isn't it? Because it's full of character, full of different little alcoves and things like that. I absolutely love it. But yeah, so the Gardener's Arms and the Murderers, same pub. Gardener's Arms, Murderers, same thing. So when you know that, you'll know where we are. Right, I've headed back down a step because we're trying to do the ones that people shouted out to us. So this is called Bar Drac. This is a pretty much brand new Belgian bar that just opened in the city centre. I love a Belgian bar, as you know. So this is where we're at. This is on there, look. It's nice going a bit. Bar Drac. Hopefully caught them just for our closing. Bar Drac up next. Super little Belgian bar. And if you're a fan of like stuff like Cherry Soup or something like that, don't know, there's this Rouge Max, which is very, very good as an alternative of like but plenty of options in here where you will be very happy with some of the stuff that they've got. Plenty, there's stuff on the taps. Great looking little place. Brand new 2 weeks ago when it's opened. Come and see it, trust me, you'll like it. Super little Belgian bar, that. Really happy as well. So 2 weeks. They've only been open for 2 weeks, and they're already building something that looks massively popular to me. Great selection of beers, really good little gaff. I hope that does really well. 50 yards down the road from last pub standing. Yes, I have got hiccups, in case everybody picked up on that. Hate it when that happens as well. Yeah, last. So I'm here, and I might as well go into this as well. Nice enough little pub. It closes at midnight, so last pub standing is definitely not the thing it should be called. Nice enough little pub, but I don't really get the name. Why call yourself last pub standing if you start at midnight? Right. I don't think I'll ever understand why they call themselves last pub standing when they're clearly not. But I'm walking back towards the Premier Inn that we're in now, and Medina Bar looks pretty cool, and it's open. So Medina Bar's my next stop. Cool enough little bar, clearly shutting at 12, and I got in here at 10 to 12. So you know what, I did want to catch them. But yeah, cool enough little bar. But another one, yeah, don't expect it's not a late. There are so many on this street that are late that they don't all need to stay open late. Premier really. Yeah, I honestly, Norwich is great. Haven't explored anywhere near as much as we wanted to do. Some was already, else was already late, but it's yeah. Norwich is banging. Trust me, can't say it. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Thanks for watching. Warwick tomorrow.